Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this. I hope you are. Today is Tuesday, May 19th. Uh, we are almost into summer. And it's amazing how fast May has gone. I don't have a lot of prayer requests or announcements because I wasn't there last week. Thank you, Susan, for preaching. And also a big thank you to Susan, who conducted Jeff Ashley's father's memorial service. And I am so grateful for the help that she offers and that others offer while I've been out. The, tomorrow, and I think it's in the morning. I should check my date book on this. I don't know the time, but I think it's tomorrow morning. I have my PET scan, and that should show, hopefully, whether or not the cancer has been shrinking or has stopped or whatever. My hope, I always hope that when I leave that they'll say, oh my gosh, it's gone. Because chemotherapy it's kicking my rear end. But I appreciate your prayers for that tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm also trying to figure out other things that are going. I haven't seen a bulletin. I know that there are people in our midst who need your prayers. People who've gone into the hospital for various issues. And the problem I have is I can't visit them in the hospital right now. But I'm grateful for those who do. And I ask you to keep doing that. Keep lifting each other up in prayer. Here's our verse for today. It's Philippians 2:12 and 13. Therefore, my dear friends, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill his good purpose. Now that's a real key part. For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill his good purpose. And John Eldredge took a look at that verse at one point, and he was talking about himself, but I think I can add to this. He said he's never tried snowboarding. I have never tried that either, and I probably won't. But it's, to me, it's always been kind of a hazardous and hesitant thing I would ever do. And what I heard from people that do it is that you have to commit. You have to lean into the motion that will take you down the hill. Good riders just go for it. They forget about gravity and they kind of forget about balance, and they just ride it and they commit and they lean into it and off they go. And then there's joy that they've never known. It's kind of the same way for me with surfing. I've never surfed. I have paddleboard. It's kind of surfing. No. But the moment you have to commit with the wave to go and do it is key. You don't create the wave, right? You ride it. There's some paddling on your part, but most of all, to catch a wave is that you're letting the wave do the work as you're riding along on your surfboard. The power is not yours. What we do need to do, if you want to snowboard or surf or something like that, you have to cooperate. Basically, you have to lean into it, allow the wave or the snow or the gravity or whatever to start you and take you down the hill. And I think Christianity is a lot like that. Holiness is like that. There's this power that God has that is in you to will and to act, to do His purpose in you. What we do is we're hesitant. We don't want to do that. We're a little worried about that. So we hold off and we try to find ways to make it safer or ways that we think would help us get through that. God is offering us something better. You know, He says to you and to me, let me be the wave. Let me be the one who carries you into this. Let me be the power. You cooperate. And usually when that happens, and this has happened for me a number of times, but usually when that happens, you start to have the thrill of joy and adventure, and you're allowing God to work through you, and you feel like, oh my gosh, this is what I was meant to be. I need to cooperate with the power that's been put in me. So that, I know this is a little long, but that's my prayer for you guys this week, that you will allow God to be the wave, allow the power, His will to move through you so that you're cooperating, you're doing what He's called you to do. And if much of your spiritual life feels like striving and you're trying to accomplish things for Jesus, instead, let Jesus, who lives in you, have more of you. Let Him be the one that has more of you. You cooperate and allow Him to work through you. I hope this helps some people. I'm praying for you this week. I appreciate your prayers tomorrow. And I'll talk to you this week. Bye-bye.